Okay, so this evening we are going to try and fly from Biggin Hill, which is where we're currently at, to London City Airport. And nothing's programmed in, there's no route plotted. So London City's up there, we're down here. And I want to try and do an ILS as well. So if we go to flight plan, or do we go direct to, and then give it, I think it's EGLC for London City Airport. So whoops. Just turn off the head tracking, so I don't lose focus. EGLC, I think. Yeah, EGLC. Okay, so then we want to activate. How do we do that? Or do we do enter? Yeah, activate, enter. Right, so that gets us. Yeah, I can see the magenta line there if I get rid of the flight plan. So it's a straight into EGLC. But then what we also want to do is set an approach to, I think it's going to be ILS 27, enter, and yeah, okay, so we need to make that active. How do we do that? Press. Here we go. We want to load this, load, enter. So now if I go to the flight plan, why is it put it, oh, there you go, okay, weird. So flight plan, yeah, user to Alkin, then Lucy, user, DMA, rhubarb, and it should take us down to runway 27. Okay, so that's the flight plan filed. So now we've got to get in the air. So power, head tracking, handbrake, parking brake, and steer. So goodbye Biggin Hill. Never done an ILS approach before. 40 knots. 50 knots. Start to rotate. Hey, and we're off. Okay. Okay, so there goes Biggin Hill. Climbing a bit aggressively. So what I now want to do is get and fly into the ground. I want to set altitude of 3,000 feet, say. So that's my target altitude, 3000. We want autopilot, navigate, and altitude, nose up. No, that didn't work. Well, part of it did. So 3000, nose up. No, vertical speed, nose up. Here we go, okay. Now we got it. Right, so we are climbing away. Weather looks pretty okay. Something's not right. Why have I got CDI needs to be on that. Navigate. Huh. Is it turning? Yes, it is. Okay. So we're gonna fly that magenta line up to Alkin. It's then gonna take us over London City, loop around to the right, to the right, to the right, and come in. So our flight plan, we're on the first bit, user to Alkin. So let's have a word with...
Mud 07 leaving my airspace, frequency change approved. Biggin Tower Mud 07 frequency change. Biggin approach Mud 07 is type Cessna Skyhawk 3 miles east of Echo Golf Oscar Tango 2,800 feet. Request flight following.
Mud 07 Biggin approach. Squawk 5262.
They want us to squawk 5262.
Squawk 5262 Mud 07.
Okay, let's set that up. 5262.
Radar contact 3 miles northeast of Echo Golf X-ray India, 3,100 feet. QNH 0.21.
Was it 5263? So squawking 5263, if that's what they said. 5262, shit.
Mud 07 acknowledged. Last transmission.
Yeah, acknowledge, love.
Roger, Mud 07.
Right, so we want...
Biggin approach Mud 07 4 miles northeast of Echo Golf X-ray India, request IFR to London City, ready to copy.
Mud 07 is cleared to London City Airport as filed. Squawk 5262.
5262, acknowledged.
Mud 07 cleared to London City Airport as filed. Squawk 5262.
Mud 07 read back correct. Radar contact 3,100 feet. QNH 30.21 turn left heading 340 climb and maintain 11,000 feet.
Turn
Okay.
left heading 340 climb and maintain 11,000 feet. Mud 07.
Mud 07 you are 14 miles south. Maintain present heading and altitude, expect ILS runway 27 approach via Alkin transition. Clear to Alkin.
So she said to climb to 11,000 and then said keep present altitude.
Maintain present heading and altitude, expect ILS runway 27 approach via Alkin transition, cleared to Alkin. Mud 07.
Mud 07 contact London Center on 118.475. Good day.
Okay, so they
Going
handed
to
me off.
118.475 Mud 07.
So we are currently on 129405, we need to be on 118475, so 118 475, 118 475, tune it down. Almost there. Whoops. Right, 118475. Just swap those frequencies to the active one. There we go. So let's contact London.
London Centre Mud 07 is passing 3,000 feet, climbing 11,000 feet.
No, I'm not.
Beeline 210 tree, you are 47 miles east. Descend and maintain 4,000 feet, keep speed not above 220 knots, expect ILS runway 27 right approach via Lima Alpha Mike transition. Clear to Lima Alpha Mike.
Right, so...
Lot 07 London Centre QNH 30.21 continue to Elkin as planned.
So they want us at 4,000, so let's set the...
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Keep
What?
speed not above 220 knots. Expect ILS runway 27 right approach via Lima Alpha Mike transition. Clear to Lima Alpha Mike Beeline 2103.
And this
Lot
B...
07 descend and maintain 2,300 feet.
Okay, they want us at 2,300. So 2,300 set. We want to go nose down to get there. Acknowledge.
Descend and maintain 2,300 feet, Mud 07.
So we're coming up on Elkin. Okay, so I think we're alright so far. Next thing I want to do is find the frequency of the ILS, which I happen to know is 111.15. So we got 1110.5, so we want 111.15, wasn't it? 111.15 active. So that's my active nav1. So if we listen to it, if we're in range, we should get some Morse code. And it should be dot 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 dash dot 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 dash dot. Which is, so we can turn the nav1 listen off, because we're definitely on the right ILS.
Channix 14908 contact approach on 120.625. Good day.
So that's not us. So we're doing alright. Let's just ask for a vector.
120.625 for Channix 14908. Beeline 210 tree contact Heathrow approach on 120.4. Good day.
So if we ask for a
London
vector,
Centre Mud 07
hopefully
requesting
it's
vector
at
to next waypoint.
3:30.
Mod 07 continue to Lima
Close
Charlie
enough.
Yankee turning and following heading tree 25.
Yeah, acknowledged.
Continue to Lima Charlie Yankee turning and following heading tree 25 Mud 07.
That's what I thought.
120.4 Beeline 2103.
So we're doing alright. We are flying in. The weather's good. Weather's very good. Whee. So we will be... Where's Lucy? So I think we're about 3.5 nautical miles away from the airport, but we're only going to pass over it, so we are heading towards, that's the airport there, EGLC, but we're going to do a right and a right and a right. That's the approach they want us to do, that's the flight plan we've filed. So we're doing okay. Luckily, the weather's good. So I'm doing everything real world, so that plane coming in there might be Beeline 2103 possibly. So I guess Beeline is coming in there. So we might see him out the right window. Or we might not. There he is. No, it's nice, a bit of dust on the... Can't see him. So we've got about half a nautical mile before... Oh, there's the airport below us. There's the airport, London City. So we are on the northerly track. We are in this northerly track here. So look at the flight plan again. So we've done the user to Alkin, we've done Alkin to Lucy. We're now doing Lucy to user. And I think it's done user because it makes the curve easier. Then we'll be on DMO6A. So wherever DMO6A is. Oh, DMO6A is there. So we'll come around right to that in a second. In the next half nautical mile. So we'll fly down to there, then fly down to, is it DMEC? No. Lavno. We're going to fly down to Lavno. And is Lavno where we pick up... So this is our approach. That's where I got the frequency from for the ILS and the Morse code. Had that on a piece of paper in front of me. So we wanna approach about 3,000 feet from the east and probably pick up this thing here, this D5. I'm not sure where D5 is, to be honest with you. It's 5 nautical miles out from the airport. So, don't know, somewhere around here. It's a DME06. Don't know if that's any indication to it, anything. Anyhow, we are flying fine. We've got the airport behind us somewhere. It's the river. So luckily we got good weather. So when we get close...
107 climb and maintain 3,000 feet.
Okay, want us at 3,000, so let's put our target altitude to 3,000. Then vertical speed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that takes us up 500 feet per minute.
107 acknowledge last transmission.
Yeah.
Climb and maintain 3,000 feet Mud 07.
Let's just see what our next target is.
London Center Mud 07 requesting vector to next waypoint.
Mud 07 continue to Lavno turning and following heading 180.
To Lavno.
Continue to Lavno turning and following heading 180 Mud 07.
So where is Lavno? Is that down to the south? I do not know. Where's my flight plan? Lavno. Yeah, so we are flying to Lavno. So Lavno must be there, I guess. So we're okay. Everything's good.
Mud 07, you are 7 miles east of London City. Contact City Tower on 129.455 when inbound on the approach.
Okay, so they want us to change frequency
Tower
to
on 129.455, Mud 07.
So 129.455, 129. So we want 129.455. 129.455. Swap. Boom. Let's contact City.
City Tower Mud 07, 7 miles east, inbound ILS runway 27 approach.
Mud 07 City Tower. QNH tray 0.2129 or 2 at 7. Cleared ILS runway 27 approach.
Okay, acknowledged.
Cleared
So
ILS runway 27 approach.
I think this QNH 3021 is the barometer thing, so I want to, let's just throttle back a bit, I want to turn the barometer, which is the outside one, to 3021, which will give me the correct altitude reading. Is that doing anything? Oh shit, what's that?
Mud 07 wind 29 or 2 at 7. Cleared to land runway 27.
The fuck?
Mud 07 acknowledged last transmission.
Yeah, I've got a bit of engine trouble.
Cleared to land runway 27 Mud 07.
So the throttle's not working. Shit. God damn it. Well, hang on, I've intercepted the localizer. So there's the airport, obviously. I've got the localizer there, localizer 1. I'm above the glide slope, so I'm coming down. So I wonder if it's taken control of the throttle. It's not impossible. I didn't think I had any control of the throttle, though. I didn't think the autopilot had any control of the throttle, but perhaps it does. We'll find out soon. I am too high because I've got 4 pappy lights there. So it looks as though we're on localizer 1. Speed looks sort of good. We're a bit high, but I'm not touching any of the controls at the minute. 500 feet. So if I disengage the autopilot, yeah, so I'm going to disengage the autopilot. Do I have control of the throttle? I think I do. So I think... Do I have control of the throttle? Sort of. Well, I didn't do any flaps or anything in all the fun and games back there. Right, it's flare. Well, I'm landing very long. Very long. Kinda got flustered. Just gonna stop it on the runway.
107, turn next taxiway.
Nah, I'm not going to. Or can I? So I know I haven't had control of the rudder recently. let's try it. So I think the autopilot has control of the throttle, which I didn't think it did. Oh shit, I've missed my turning. Oh god.
Mod 07, contact ground on 121.83.
I'm gonna get it to tune it in.
121.83 Mod 07. City ground Mod 07, request taxi to parking.
Mod 07 taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway.
Well, don't back into me, buddy. I'm just gonna park it here. Oh, we're down. Was that an ILS approach? I think it was.
Mod 07, did you copy?
Yeah, we copied, love.
Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway Mod 07.
Cool. I think that's it. Turn off the magnetos if I can bloody see him. Boom. One night landing on ILS, I think. Done. First time ever.